Welcome to Crypto Warehouse. Today is September the 1st, 2022.
White rabbits.
And today we're going to be taking a look at a very important issue for the green people, which is that of the Bitcoin mining. I'm Mike and I'm with Brogan.
Hello.
And Julian.
Hello.
And before we start, Julian, what do you think about environmental mining issues?
Oof, it's quite a hot topic, isn't it?
I think it's a hot topic.
The environment's on top of everybody's agenda, I think, at the moment.
Everybody's going green.
Yep, wanting to save the baby dolphins.
And the salmons.
Yes.
And all the things.
In fact, we looked at a new house, and you know the preoccupation of most people buying new houses?
Nope.
Where do you put your bins?
Really?
Because there's 4 bins now in the UK,
Wow.
all for recycling.
Wow.
Yeah, it's
That's
a big
amazing.
thing.
I'm normally used to wearing bins on my face.
No, bins, brown bins, green bins, orange bins, different bin day for each bin.
Do you have different coloured bags for your bins?
I would imagine it'd make it easier. Yeah. Anyway, it's a big issue.
Well, Brogan has some real issues and
Yeah.
some real things to tell us.
Yeah. All right. So before we start to get into the negatives and the problems with crypto mining, is what is a crypto farm? So it's normally a warehouse full of mini.
Like a crypto warehouse.
Exactly like
Yeah.
what we have right now. It's a warehouse full of computers, of like rows and rows of these computers, which all they do, all day every day, is farm Bitcoin.
Farm the bitcoins.
Yeah, exactly. And it uses a lot of energy, and it requires a lot of ventilation and air conditioning to keep it cool. So the computers don't blow up and all that stuff. So it's high energy usage,
Wow.
which is probably where most of the problem lies.
Is this happening everywhere, Brogan, or in certain areas of the world?
Well, there's places like Russia, Thailand,
Texas.
yeah,
Scunthorpe.
Switzerland.
Scunthorpe's got a massive farm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's everywhere and anywhere. Anywhere where there's space, it can happen.
Yeah.
So
Facts
yeah.
check. I don't think Scunthorpe actually does have a big crypto mine.
Well, what is the problem? So these large crypto farms have enormous electricity bills. So, for example, a farm in Moscow, which farms 600 Bitcoin a month, costs $103,000 at a rate of 45,000 kilowatts an hour.
Which is about what each house in the UK is going to be paying from October onwards, I believe.
Yeah. So, and this electricity, how is it originating? Is mainly from the coal, oil, and natural gas.
So it's the
generated.
Russians.
Exactly.
Always the Russians.
Always. Everybody
Always the
All the
Russians.
gas is turning off as well.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, is it getting better? Well, yeah and no, not really. Well, before I actually did this, I read the graph. I read it wrong. It's actually not really doing that well. So, for example, in March 2021, it was 59% carbon positive, 41% carbon neutral, and now in June 2022, it's 38% carbon positive, 58% carbon neutral, and 4% carbon negative.
Well, that's a good thing. Because carbon positive means it's putting more fumes into the air.
Oh dear.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, that's a positive
So it is
thing.
getting better, actually.
Apart from Scunthorpe, and
So-
that's always positive.
When they stop mining the bitcoins, when they've got all of them, does
Yeah.
that mean that this problem will get better?
It will.
But then do all the other currency coins also still need mining?
Yes. All the ones that are proof of work.
So every new coin is going to go through this process and use this amount of electric?
No. Because it won't be profitable to mine crap coins.
Right, okay.
And it will take 180 years to mine the last Bitcoin.
Right, okay. And once the bitcoins all be mined and we're using it as to pass through transactions and proofs thereof, that process doesn't charge the amount of electricity that this is currently doing?
It does.
Oh,
Because the Bitcoin's network is secured by the miners. The mining of the Bitcoin is part of proof of work, but securing the transactions is also part of the mining.
right,
Yeah, because
okay.
the miners run the blockchain, right? They keep it up.
Yeah,
Not things.
they keep it secure. So
Right.
if you have 200,000 miners, they secure the network. If you have 10 miners, then there's not as much processing power, which means there's the 51% attack that you can have. It can be corrupted, etc.
Yeah.
So it won't go away. But the switch, which is happening, is to the gerbils, or whatever it's called. You know, the hot water springs. Then you've got the volcanic energy supply. That's coming online. And then you have the nuclear.
But how does all this compare against existing methods at the moment?
Well,
Like the banking system,
the banking system uses more electricity than Bitcoin.
definitely. And
Yeah.
trees, for
And
all them
trees.
notes.
And all the bank statements that you get.
Yeah.
Exactly. So it's better for the environment than people think,
But not ideal yet.
but not ideal yet. Another 2 to 3 years' time and it will be.
Yeah. Well, thank you for watching.
Please subscribe.
And like.